Alright, hi folks, welcome to another Minion Masters video. Now, I probably shouldn't be recording this because I made so many videos that I've got like on my computer right now. I need to get rid of some stuff. I've got like file space issues. But I was so excited about hitting Grandmaster, I kind of grinded the last 3 hours. I wanted to show off some of the games. First off, I'm going to show me getting my butt kicked by Cat, though. I'll show that off just because I played him playing his top leaderboard deck. Um, and then after I show getting beat, it'll show my road to Grandmaster. So where is he? There's Cat. All right. So actually, I think I had a decent chance of winning this game. I just one thing I noticed with Cat's deck is you want to try to pile on damage on your Brutus turns, like with your Brutus and your Super Brutus, your whatever. And yeah, he ends up piling on the damage for sure. So we give each other some beers. But yeah, hell of a player, man. Great player. Probably the best Minion Master player there is. It's debatable with Dragon, but that's pretty good one too. And so I play Wreckinator here. Unfortunately, I probably should have played. If I played the Undying Skeleton there, the Defenso Chopper would have went this way. That would have been better for us because this is where he's gonna pile on the damage. I probably should have played a wall too. There's a couple other things I could have done because they end up getting way too much damage in right here. Like that's kind of what cost me the game. Is just this initial push because he gets so much damage in. Like look how much damage he takes. I take right there. Though I was feeling pretty good about this push coming back at him. Just I took insane amounts of damage in that initial push, man. And I was like, this guy's got to go all the way right here, this reboomer. Unfortunately, it didn't end up happening. And I play a Defenso Chopper here, or not Defenso Chopper, a Wreckinator because he GG'd me already, I think. But because I had to stop that push right there. Which it was cool because I didn't think he beat the twins, and he actually beat the twins, so that was pretty awesome. That was like a desperation Wreckinator. That's pretty funny to the set face. I actually messed up right there too, because I didn't see the assassin. If I had seen the assassin, I could have played a different play to not die there. But yeah, there it is. So I actually could have. I almost came back even with that nasty start, man. But yeah, hats off to Cat, man. Yeah, good stuff. All right. So now getting on to how we got to Grandmaster. So we're 136th in all of Minion Masters land in solo. There's only 135 greater than us. I liked it better when I was Grandmaster and it was like I was like in the 20s. It's way better. All right. So so we played Disaster like 4 times. We played this guy who's a Grandmaster guy and a streamer like 4 times also. Meesnick. I'm gonna start with this one, the Voodoo Vita Mitsa. Vita Mitsa. It's German, right? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. All right. We'll do it from our point of view, though. Since it's like low storage space on the computer, I'll probably only do a couple of these games.
The fight is on.
But you know, I wanted to give you a little glimpse into hitting the Grandmaster. So the Mortar deck will get you to Grandmaster. Yeah, I should have grinded a little bit more this season. Actually, I kind of probably got a little bit higher up the ranks, but oh well. I was a little bit lazy. I guess I could still kind of grind out the rest of the season. And I could have saved that Jolo probably. I didn't react very well. This was kind of a lot of like I lost a lot of value right there. And, you know, it's all about incremental value. So like anytime you can get like, you know, like a 2-point minion taking out like a 4-point minion or something. That's what the whole game is basically. It's just points. So I ended up deciding to take this damage to get like a Wreckinator going on his side. And these dragon packs, man, they've been hugely popular recently. There's a lot of them on the ladder right now. That and people trying to get over on you with rocket scrats have been like huge on the ladder. Like, dude, I played against so many stupid rocket scrat decks today. It's kind of funny. I think I just play Wizard Puff here. It's not like a great answer, but. Then Tranquil, Shi-Hou.
Blue has obtained perk number 2.
And Jolo, the hero Scrat, is actually a hero. Saves the Wizard Puff. And so that was actually kind of a nice little value exchange for us right there. It kind of made up for the early blunders. That's why even if you have like a bad start, so it's like a bummer in teams when like, you know, team has like a bad start and you have like a guy just quit on you or something, because you can really turn around a lot of games still, even with a, you know, bad start. And does he blow up? No, he doesn't blow up. All right. So he's at 62 life though, so we just got to get there now, right? The hero Scrat. Unfortunately, I was trying to get that wall to whatever, but it ended up not mattering, I guess. And Tranquil Shi-Hou gets there. All right. So I am a wee bit hungry. I didn't eat anything the last like 3 hours. I just been grinding Mini Masters. So I think after this video, I am gonna stuff the face. I'll have to figure out what the hell I'm gonna eat though. I don't feel like cooking anything. I feel like making nothing. All right. So we did that one. I guess we'll show off his game going into Grandmaster, so we'll just show. This guy was running an interesting deck. I think he was a Grandmaster, but I don't think he was in the top 50.
Masters, get ready.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're both Mortar decks, I think.
What?
So we'll show it from our point of view though. So I think he was running like Colossus. He's kind of running a heavier Mortar deck. And I kind of noticed, like, in the Mortar mirror matches, my deck usually kind of takes him. And, like, he even has, like, you know, like, Stun Lancers are pretty, you don't really want a Stun Lancer getting resurrected. He also had, like, Bridge Buddies, I think, which is, like, something you don't want. You don't want, like, the Scrat to get resurrected either. So there was just, like, some advantages just from that point of view. Like, some of his resurrects, you know, can be pretty bad. Like, all my resurrects are like money, like these money cards. So we got some pretty sick damaging right there. And he was a Lord Fenrir deck, which is cool. I actually really like this card. This was like one of my favorite cards for a while when I was playing the ritual decks, like big time. Love this card. He won me so many games. He's kind of like an extra fireball at times, you know, before like he got nerf hammered to death. But and we're getting in some more sick damage in right there. And I was kind of pushing the damage a little bit too. Well, there's just Colossus. And there's this invisible Colossus. And unfortunately, our resurrect was a mana buff, so we have a chance for some bad resurrects too. There is that. We got pretty lucky. We hit at the Colossus there. So I think I played a Defenso Chopper. Now, I'm not sure if he had Bridge Buddies now. I can't remember. I don't know if maybe I'm thinking of another Mortar guy I played against, because I don't remember seeing it just in the replay right here. I might just be making things up. Alright. So he's still at 160, man. We just have to push in that last damage. Find a way. Right now we're 20 points of, or not quite 20 experience points ahead of him. Oh, okay, he did have Bridge Buddies. Yeah. So I remember one of his resurrects was like a Scrat then. Okay. And that was awesome. We hit the Stixies. And Fenrir's nemesis, Defenso Jobber. And oh, that's a good fireball. Really good fireball right there. Well, the nice thing though is like we're so, we were so much cheaper than him. We're kind of just like incrementally getting value over time here, over and over, like our exchanges. And now we're 30 points of experience up. And, you know, we've done a truck ton of damage to him, too, so we just kind of have to get through. Yeah, that's basically over right here. There it is. And to add insult to injury, we got his Stixies at the end. Alright. So I did want to show against Disaster Area just because I hit him a whole bunch of times. And he beat me once. He almost beat me on that 6-minute game that's like lower. Like, it was pretty close, man. I was like on the edge. Because he tries to kind of like get over on you with like the living statues and whatnot. And Stixies and Shadow Elves and Assassins and crossbow kills. Like, it can get pretty nasty really quick. And then wreck behind all that jazz. He used to run it as Stormbringer, I think, originally, until when wreck came out, he switched it to wreck.
It's Minion Masters. Duel. This will be fun.
So I think I just played the undead skeleton in this hand. Start things off. Just playing back. And I saw like a little puff of smoke coming there. There it is. So I wasn't sure if it was like the Stixies or whatnot. But I figured if it's the Assassin or the Shadow Elf, the Defenso Chopper is going to answer to it. So we got a nice little push going on right here. So we got some pretty sick damage in right there. And I believe I just play Wreckinator now. And he plays a Shadow Elf. My poor sniper. I played a wall just kind of like by time, so they wouldn't kill the tombstone. And fortunately, it ends up taking out the whole crossbow guild too, so that was pretty sweet. And this is actually kind of a hard push to deal with. I think I do Defensive Chopper over here, and then I play him with a Reboomer. Probably wasn't the greatest thing, but it was like, you know, the split stun lancer is just kind of hard to deal with. And I saw the shadow thing, so I assume it's Assassin, yeah, which it was. And I think I just play the Wreckinator right here so I get the Assassin at least. And he had to do that lightning bolt because the Reboomer would have just like killed him. So it was kind of cool. He had to waste a lightning bolt to get rid of the Reboomer. And that was a nice little value there, getting the Wreckinator from the tombstones. And yeah, I think this is it, man. And there it is. And I don't think he gave up playing. Like, he probably got stuck with a hand because his deck's a little more expensive. Like, he probably had like a crossbow guild, a shadow well, crap like that in his hand. It's like, you know. That's one bad thing about that deck is sometimes I actually put it together and played it before. you can get stuck with like all these high cast. You know, you gotta make your trades pretty well, or if you get stuck behind in the game, it's hard to come back. All right, and so we will show off against QWQ. He is also a Grandmaster player. All these Grandmasters.
It's Minion Masters. Showtime.
All I was hitting today was Grandmasters. Oh yeah, I think he's playing Catstick. So I was pretty familiar with Catstick. I actually played it about. I played it like 3 or 4 times myself, and then I played it against it at least like 5 times today, I think. So and I played it with Cat playing it too. So I knew the deck well. So I kind of knew what he was packing. I think he had a couple different card choices, but yeah. And I should have probably maybe played the wall there. Well, I played it here. I don't know. Well, I didn't, so what happens is the assassin comes over. I didn't think the assassin was going to come over to the wall. Maybe I should have put the tombstone over a little bit. So, mistakes were made here. So he just kind of wrecks me right on this part. I lost a lot of value. So I guess the Wreckinator gained some of it back. And unfortunately, I should have waited on the Defenso chopper. Because the Wreckinator would have... It was leading the Brutus off and would have blown up. So, it's another player. Fortunately, it didn't cost me the game. But, this is a game of, minor incremental points can, if you're trading, a 2-mana thing for a 4-mana thing, you're eventually going to win, Little small point exchanges. So anytime you can not give your opponent points, it's a very good thing, I think I just play Reboomer in the corner here. So we do take some damage on. And the Reboomer overachieves. He kills the Incubus and that Rager. So we're actually kind of doing it right now. We got a pretty good little push going on. That's feeling pretty good, even though we took a lot of damage early. And get another Wreckinator. Why not? It was kind of cool as they actually ended up going right into the Wreckinator, so pretty sweet. And we got a Wreckinator, and so I decided to play a Wreckinator on this side also. This was our third Wreckinator now. You know, that's sometimes what it takes, man. 3 or 4 Wreckinators to seal the deal. Against, you know, Grandmaster players, you need to just keep piling on the Wreckinators on them. Alright, so I'm going to show the last game. Hopefully it will work, it will fit. Then I'm going to get some food. I think my girlfriend is playing bingo tonight, so I am home alone. Alright. So it's then a Meesnick or something. Now, he was a streamer. He had a bunch of followers playing, except for this last game that we played. So I played him 4 times. He beat me the first time, and then I beat him the next 3. But yeah, he had a pretty sick deck, and he was all about like getting Wreckinators and Assassins. I think that's an Assassin right there. So I play Wreckinator to answer it. But he had a lot of stuff that could get over on you, and like his Assassin, like Wreckinator, something got me in the first game. He kind of, you know, plus it's just Setsu where he can come down and blast you, you know. So the first time he got me, so I was a little nervous like the next couple times, but then I figured I was a pretty good match for him once I figured out what was going on. And that Pincher of Dread kind of sucked. Had a lot of spells actually. I guess because you know, stun lock with you know, Setsu or whatnot. And that is a illusionary cleaver. So I had a lot of good answers to the illusionary cleaver, which was kind of cool. And I think I just tried to get a Wreckinator down again. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's going to take out my tombstone, so I'm not going to be able to get it resurrected, but we are going to get some sick damage in right here. And I actually think he added this card to his deck, so that wasn't in the other like 4 or the other 3 matches. I don't think that guy was in there. I don't remember him anyway. If he was, he didn't play him very much. But I just don't recall him. And yeah, that chain lightning, I flew the Wreckinator right into him, man. I was so bummed. That was a really good chain lightning. And see, right now I'm 7 points up on experience, so not a whole lot. And I think I just play the Defenso chopper up here. There it is. The darn Pincer of Dread, man. So he was pretty right on about trying to stop my resurrections, which is cool. Oh yeah. So I think the other games. That's right. The other games he had the Wreckinator. For some reason he switched him out for the other guy. What's his? What is his name? It's like oh god, I can't even think. They GG'd me. I don't know about the early GGs. I always kind of think that you can come back to the end unless it's like Mana Frenzy. So I don't like the early GGs too much, but I gave it to him. Oh, Fergus, right? Yeah, he switched out his Wreckinator for Fergus. I kind of like the Wreckinator better, I think. Unless you're running like Glenn's Brew type stuff or whatever. All right, and yeah, we're at 160. Is 146 on experience. Yeah, so his original version didn't have that one dude. It had the Wreckinator also. And there it is. We got there. All right, so that was getting into Grandmaster, folks. Thanks for watching. It was cool. I'm definitely playing teams tomorrow. Like I said, my brain is mush because all I've been doing is grinding Minion Masters. But yeah, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.